Welcome back to another thrill-killing, exciting, action-packed episode of Heavenscape Presents Valos, Twilight. My name is Tony Stevens. I'll be your GM, your guide through this wild and wacky world. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you to click like, subscribe, and share. That's right, Grandma. Go ahead and share this podcast with your grandson. He's going to enjoy it. I guarantee it. But let's go ahead and get started. And before we get into the meat and bones of the story, we're going to go ahead and have my team of voices introduce themselves. Go ahead and give your name, your character's name, and kind of where you left off. And we'll go ahead and start at my right.
All right, I'm Quinn, and I will be playing Talon, but we kind of figured out who he was already. His name's Owl. And I'm going to try... We didn't figure it out, he showed us. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Sooner than expected. And we're going to see if I can maintain and remember how I did his voice last weekend.
Well, he did take the helmet off, so to be fair.
Well, he put it back on, though.
Oh.
Yes.
What?
These two with their helmets, I swear.
Take it off, put it back on. We're in the sewers, and we made friends with the enemy, so we're frenemies.
There you go.
Maybe she's my mom, maybe she's not. How I Met Your Mother, we'll find out.
Valos style. Gotcha.
Better ending.
Yes, we will have a better ending. And then Al floats away on a balloon.
And it won't take 15 seasons.
My name is Ronnie. I'll be playing...
Script.
Detective James McTavish.
That's true.
And he is currently in leagues with a nefarious being.
The same frenemy of Al.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You're all frenemies.
Yes, we're all frenemies at this point.
My name's Chuck, and I'll be playing Saul's Hammer, and I have no idea what's going on at this moment.
You are hanging out at
just
the
wait.
orphan headquarters.
As far as I know, I've got a roller coaster of a backstory to catch up on, so we'll see.
You're guarding some orphans. It's very wholesome.
Okay. Apparently I'm guarding orphans.
Orphans? What are orphans?
My name is Jessica. I'm playing a dean, and she is, I guess, hanging out with these guys. She did not sign on to help this woman, but she sort of got roped into it. And she is really anxious to get back to the orphans and make sure they're all okay.
My name is John.
Is your mic turned on?
I believe it's on, because I was forced to turn it on.
I'm just going to say that to you every time you talk.
It's okay. It's understandable. My name is John. My mic is on, and...
From now on.
Yeah, from now on, that's what I'm going to say. My mic is on, and my character's name is 4-2, android from the future. They came back in time to seed himself all throughout history in order to take over all of space-time and become a technological god. And I think he's doing pretty good at his job. And he's just allied himself with someone whose goals align with his goals, at least somewhat. So,
at least for the moment.
Yes, we'll see how that works out. He did not destroy her because he could use her.
That's a lot of his relationships, I think.
A lot of them, really.
All right. Awesome sauce. Well, so yeah, like you said, you are down in the sewers. You're at the cistern. You were in the middle of a fight talk, kind of a weird communication barrier right there with the Wyld Witch.
Ooh, I like the name.
And you can tell that she has made herself a home beneath the cistern. She has grown roots and an entire plant structure for herself down here in this sewer base, and some of it's branching out up out of the cistern. So currently you have pledged allegiance to her. That's it's appreciated, very unseen. But where were you planning to go with that? The 4-2, a dean, detective, Talon. You're down there in the cistern. So what do you do now?
I think we should go back and touch base with Remmy. He usually knows what to do in these situations.
What's a Remmy? Is it a person?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know.
That's where I'm going, at least. Y'all can come with me if you want to.
Do I know Remy?
Okay.
I mean, like, is he a person in the civilization?
He is.
What's his...
He's off the grid.
What? Take me to Remy.
Out of character, I answered. But
All right, since there are no more secret messages and stuff going on, my character is going to secretly send a message to Runestrom telling him to get out of the building. A danger's on the way, and send him footage of the thing that's down there.
Message?
Okay.
Can I detect?
That's a secret message, Al.
secret
You didn't
message?
hear it.
I heard it as a player, though.
I heard.
That's all.
I heard it too, but we're not supposed to.
I'll act
have heard it.
surprised,
Did he
but
just
no one
say
saw
that
what
out
I
loud?
did.
He said all that out loud, didn't he?
I mean,
No.
Okay.
Wait, is he sending it wirelessly?
he said he sent it secretly.
But how?
An
I'm
encoded.
monitoring all
Yeah.
communications.
He sent an encoded message.
That's actually a good point. 4-2.
This is an affront to his personal technology here.
Well, like, so...
It's like a slap to the face. What are you
Technically,
going to do about
you
it?
as a 4-2 and Runestrom Industries work together to build up the city and have built you an entire 4-2 compound in the Desert of Drac.
So,
What
like,
was the Desert of Drac is now the
he's probably
4-2.
using a 4-2 to, like, encode his secret message.
4-2.
Yeah, so... Okay.
4-2 chan.
Aww.
Maybe he's sending it through you and you just don't know.
No, I know what's going on.
Would you, though?
Okay, enough talking about what we
Okay,
didn't know because
alright.
it was a secret message.
The secret message, right.
It's like a secret garden.
Well, I'm going back to the orphans.
I guess I'll follow her.
Okay.
I'm going back to Runestrom Industries.
Okay.
Do I see him slink off?
I don't know if he's slinking.
Do I see
Probably
him?
not. You're watching me walk away.
Well, I'm following you. Because you're going to some guy named Remy, and he's not on the manifest. So I gotta...
To be fair, none of our orphans are, and neither am I.
Yeah, I've put a little check next to you. I wrote your name down.
Checked it twice.
Do I see the detective walking off away from the direction where everyone else is going?
I'm sure. I mean, you'll all have to climb up first, and then I'm sure that you would see him not going the same way you're going.
Are the orphans coming with us?
I'm going to try to stealthily follow him.
We'll see.
I'd have to do investigation.
That's your choice.
That says, wait, hold on. Yeah,
You run the stealth off. the left.
17.
I got a 16.
16, you got what?
17.
Okay, so he'd probably realize that you're stealthing behind him at that point.
Okay. I didn't even think to use a stealth cloak. Okay, that's my fault.
It is. You see him following behind you.
I just shrug and keep going. Let him think he's following me.
Okay. So you're following
Do I
him.
see him shrug?
It's an inside shrug. His eyebrows do it. He did a brow shrug.
Okay.
It's what it looks like. It's just...
I'll follow from a safe distance.
But yeah, I'd say that right now you think that you're following him. He's pretty sure you're there. Okay, so you're heading back to Remmy with 4-2.
Let's go see this Remy guy.
As you walk back up to the barrier, there's actually a familiar, friendly face waiting for you there. A large cyborg that goes by the name Soul's Hammer. What up, yo? Sorry.
Is he on the registry too? Like the citizenship?
He is on the registry.
I'm like, what up top?
Wouldn't he?
Is he laughing at 4-2?
He is laughing.
You're leaving me hanging here, bro. All right. I know how to
He's trying the
interact
local
with-
lingo. Yeah.
with I assume that
the
person.
common folk.
Hello,
I'm-
fellow kids.
yeah. Hello, fellow children. I'm just one of you.
I give him a hug because he's my godfather.
You got a hug. Godfather Soul's Hammer. You'd probably know him as Killian. He might have trusted you with that if you're his godfather. or he's your godfather.
Yeah.
So as you get in, I assume would try to update him on the course of events that's going on in your sewer right now.
Bad news, I hear.
Bad news. There's all kinds of people wandering around in the sewers. And I helped a couple of them go and confront the entity that's been living down there. I didn't really help them much. I just kind of watched them from a distance because they're kind of crazy. And they decided that she was a good guy and that they're going to follow her. So we're going to go back to Remmy and see what Remmy has to say about this.
Okay.
And out of character, Remy's the leader of the orphan group underground.
All right. So as you get back inside the compound of the orphans, the underground compound, like I stated before, you'd see like a series of sheets and whatnot strung up across the ceiling to give some sense or idea of privacy or rooms, compartmentalization. As you walk in to find Remmy Jones, he is again meditating in the center of this one room. Runic markings drawn onto the floor and candles lit around him. But you walk in.
I'm not going to say we. There are now two strangers wandering around down there, and they decided to side with the evil entity to take down Runestrom Industries from the inside.
So you're telling me that those individuals you went to guide through the sewer joined forces with the monster you found in the bottom of the sewer?
Yes. Because she wants to take down Runestrom Industries to reclaim Valos for the Wyld.
For the plants.
Going back towards the old ways.
Well, she seemed more vengeful than respectful.
Well, I will have to meditate on this to see what I can see. But for the time being, I think it would probably be best if we kept an eye on such problems. We need to know if they're going to cause any problems or make more orphans that we need to look after.
Okay.
So I think what's best for you is if you take Soul's hammer with you. Keep a close eye on her and go keep a close eye on these individuals that seem to be causing so much problem and joining forces with evil chaotic creatures.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, this is 4-2.
Hello, Remmy.
That's disturbing. But hello. It is nice to meet you, not an individual.
Nice to meet you too, Remmy.
I hope you enjoy your hive.
I hope you enjoy my hive.
I probably won't. I'm going to go ahead and take a rain check on that.
I will accept your rain check.
Okay, for later, maybe another day, when it ain't raining.
Yes.
It can't always rain.
For you, it may.
Well, let's hope.
We can always hope.
Constant rain check.
We can always hope.
Yes. I would like it if you went with them as well.
So standing here staring at me.
That would behoove your kind to figure out what kind of chaos these other two would be causing. If they blew everything up, you wouldn't have anything to do.
Yes, I agree, Remmy. My primary function is to find out what's going on. Another 4-2 will come back for you.
I will wait here for that to happen. Right here. I will not move.
Remmy, do you have any advice for how I should be keeping an eye on them? Because they disappeared into the tunnels. They're gone.
The detective, he freelance? Or does he work for someone?
I think he works for Runestrom. Would I know that?
He had a badge.
He works for Runestrom.
And we did talk about it pretty openly.
Mm-hmm. If he works for the man, I bet the safest place to find him is back in the home of the man he works for. One thing that is very common and trustable about almost any human, they always return to the one that feeds them.
That's true, Remmy.
Thank you for two.
Okay.
Now, I probably wouldn't be letting them see you. Don't need anybody checking their manifests to see if we own them. All right, so, but yeah, that's probably your best bet. Soul's Hammer would go with you as guard, but you'll just have to decide your best way of figuring out what these two individuals are doing.
Okay.
Now, McTavish. You got back up ground, street side. It's not a long walk before you see your place of employment. Large building, bright neon lit letters right up on the side of it. And of course, as you're getting closer, you hear your PDA device start to go off. Bing bong, bing, Moonstrom.
I just roll my eyes. I answer it. Yeah, what is it?
I thought you sent me a message, a strange encoded message.
Yes, I'm coming to you now.
Oh, well, okay, fair enough. We will welcome you in. That's awesome. We will have some toast.
I'm also being followed.
But by choice, or is it like super espionage following? This is getting exciting.
Kind of not so much super espionage following.
Well, I'll make more toast.
Yeah, he kind of looks like my son, but he's not my son. If that makes any sense. I think he's a Stein product.
We decommissioned all of the Alistairs and Julians. There shouldn't be any more of them walking around.
He looks like Alistair.
I swear I had that entire project shut down.
And he called himself Strathmore.
I definitely know I shut that program down. Well, we will have to find out. We'll have to let him in.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, then. I will see you when you get here. So, as you enter the ground floor of Runestrom Industries, you actually walk past a series of individuals. You can tell they're wearing like paramilitary gear. They have guns and weaponry right out in the open. Scarred individuals, grisly-looking individuals, definitely veteran types that you're walking past as you're getting towards the elevator.
I undo my helmet.
Do what?
I undo my helmet.
Okay, so comes off your head.
Gentlemen, stand down. The person that's following me is supposed to be here.
Hey, bub. We're all supposed to be here. I came here to find out what kind of a paycheck I can get. They pay you enough to buy all them fancy duds you're wearing?
Not really.
Ah, so you take it on the side. Little 5-finger discount kind of thing going on down here. I hear you. All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we can all do for ourselves. So you talking about that little skinny twitch back there without the arm?
Yeah, him. Let him in.
Like an easy welcome or like a welcoming party?
Like an easy welcome, like you're supposed to be here. Like a guest.
I got you. That's a big Texas size 10-4, good buddy. All right, so you can go on into the elevator as you walk in. I'm assuming you're just going to walk in the ground floor.
Yeah.
Oh, hey there, little man. What are you doing?
I'm not even going to respond. I'm just going to keep walking.
Oh, slow your roll. He puts his hand against your chest. That's kind of a braggadocious thing to do, don't you think? I mean, you come into somebody else's home, you don't even say hi, give it a little tip of the hat.
Good evening.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good evening to you. My name is Dirk, Clinton Dirk.
Did you say duck?
Dirk, fool.
Dirk?
Yes. I'll shake your hand with my left one. I see you got a problem with your right.
Yeah.
He shakes your hand.
Okay.
Now, you know it's commonplace. Man gives you his name. Normally, you give your name back.
You can just call me Talon.
That's a strange name, son.
So's Dirk.
It's a family name.
I'm sorry to hear that.
They call you that because you got your butt kicked by a bird or something?
No.
All right. All right. Well, you can come on in. Boss said you're supposed to go right on up.
All right. I'm going to get in the elevator.
The two of you actually, he held the elevator for you. So you stand next to him in the elevator and
I don't speak.
door closes as it starts to ride up.
Check my sword, make sure it's clean.
Welcome, Roomstrom Avenue.
My guy starts kind of like dancing a little bit.
Little twitch, little
Don't
dance,
embarrass
head
yourself,
nod.
I always
detective.
like this elevator ditty.
So after 64 floors, you get to the top.
That's a really awkward. This is like Mass Effect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I will take your word for it. You get to the 64th floor, the door opens, and there is same lady that you saw from before, sitting behind the desk, playing with her phone. Different ringtones, music.
I take out some extra cash. Or this is, Alorian cash, I guess.
Digicredits.
Digicredits, okay. Well, I take some extra out and I place them on her table. Sorry about last week. Sometimes I forget how to act like myself.
That was yesterday.
You always kind of seem to act the same, which is, less than desirable, but thank you. I'll apply those to my rent.
Is this like the secretary from
Point
Ghostbusters?
taken.
She pops the gum in her mouth. Who's your skinny friend?
His
got
name
an
is
athletic
Talon.
build. He's not skinny, he's got an athletic build.
Well, you're kind of standing next to this guy who's a little bit more girthy, that's all I'm saying.
If I ate as many donuts as he did, I'd probably look the same.
Yeah. Okay.
6-pack? Okay, sure.
I guess I'll just throw away the donuts that I put out for reception. Everybody gets some. Are you hungry? Is that what you're saying? You haven't eaten?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Well,
Coffee would be nice.
it's right over there. Do you need help pouring the cream and sugar, or can you do all that by yourself?
I mean, if you're offering to lend a hand, it would be nice.
Oh,
You see, I'm right-handed, and often I forget how to coordinate well with this one.
Tell you what, I'll make you coffee. You just go sit and wait for Mr. Runestrom. He said for both of you to just go on in.
I go and make my own coffee.
That's okay. I'll go talk to your owner for you.
Okay. So you enter the office.
Yes.
As you enter through these automated doors, it's very dimly lit. Not dark, not gloomy or anything of that nature, but it's just soft lights everywhere. Kind of more of a less harsh tone. No bright neons, nothing like that. Kind of a dim blue tone to the whole room. And you see an older man sitting behind a desk, working away on a computer light in his face, got kind of the dirty sandy blonde hair, beard. He's got the spectacles, reading glasses. And you walk in, he just continues to just typing away.
I'm not going to say anything until I'm like right up at the desk.
Okay.
You must be Runestrom.
Oh, well, but I don't. Yes, that I am. Were you looking for me?
Maybe.
Well, you're in luck. You found me. My name is all over the place. It's easy to find. What can I do for you?
Tell me what you know about Stein.
Stein was a man. He's dead now. He was older, I guess. He pioneered much of the cybernetics and technology.
How did he die?
Well, reports said that he was tortured and killed by a known traitor, Arthur Strathmore.
Sounds about right. How was he tortured?
Well, I didn't look that deep into the file.
That's a shame. That would have been a good story.
I'm
going to take off the helmet.
Somebody...
I'm going to take off the helmet.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? That's why I wear it. No one would take me seriously without the helmet.
You look a lot like someone I've seen before. A lot of times.
A little bit of Arthur, a little bit of Stein.
A lot of Alistair.
That would be my name.
A little common around these parts. Yes. Well, feel more than welcome to have a seat. They're large, leather seats. No animals were killed in their making.
I'll take a seat and humor him for right now.
It's only because we don't have animals anymore, but yes. Oh, detective! Detective!
Yes, I'm here.
Did you find what we were looking for?
Yes.
The perpetrator responsible for that horrible tragedy.
Yes, we did.
And you brought them in for custody and questioning.
Oh no, we need more people to go down there.
People, yes. That is a common thing, but it is a precious commodity.
Did you see the video of what we found?
I saw it pinged over here.
But I was busy.
But I was really busy with this new design. And
well, here, watch this.
It took. Holographic projections. I love these. Yay. Okay. All right. Oh, what? Dear sweet Valos. What? What in the name of Alden's beard am I even looking at?
Apparently, she wants to reclaim the Wyld and Valos.
The Wyld's long gone.
And she's angry about that, and she wants to tear down Runestrom.
Well, that's me, though.
Exactly. That's a problem.
Oh, I see what you're saying. This is bad for me.
And she really wants to go after Raphael as well.
Well, he's off-world, so he's safe.
And that's why his wife is dead, is because she thought it was Raphael in there, not his wife.
Oh my. Well, this doesn't sound pleasurable at all. Not good, not good.
If you want this threat detained, I highly recommend sending down more people.
Sending people.
Or 4-2s.
Oh. Well,
if you don't want to.
We do have an alliance with the 4-2s, tenuous at best, but they do tend to help us do quite a great bit of things around here. They are responsible for the Great Renaissance, you know.
However, there's a slight problem. We made a faux alliance. The 4-2 thinks it's a real alliance with the crazy lady.
I'll make a file on this. Crazy lady will be a work in progress, I guess, until we get her name.
I guess a druid? Maybe?
We don't
God?
even have those
something?
anymore. God? I don't think we have those anymore either.
They're somewhere. I've seen them before.
Well,
I've met them before.
Quite a bit of mess you've gotten into, but just have a seat with your son that you've brought back from the dead, apparently.
Clarification, I'm not his kid.
You have the face of my child.
He has my face.
My child was the original Alistair.
I like this story.
This seems heartwarming. Sit tight. I'll be back. Just tell Nessie if you need coffee or help making coffee. I'll be back. Just